Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and we're doing the 100-day challenge. So today I want to show you how I make, let me grab it, these little fellows. So there are envelopes that I make from dictionary pages, but you can use any other book pages that you want. And you can stuff it full of goodies. So it has a closure. There you go. If it's happy, it will allow me to close it. And they're just glued on a writing page. And I've waited until I started my video to just grab a piece of fabric tape, but you can use washi tape, boo-boo tape, anything. It's just for us to be able, if we can manage to remove the plastic part there, to hide the part that is glued and that is maybe not as nice as the rest. So, and it gives you something like this. And you can add several on a page. You could also make them double. Really, the creativity has no limits, so please have fun. So, in order to do this, I have on my desk some dictionary papers. Now, dictionary paper is very, very light, and sometimes when they're old, also very brittle. So what I do is I just glue two pages together, like this, so that my pages are then a bit sturdier, all of them. And this one is very, very brittle. You'll see I'll have to reinforce it anyway. And this is what we're going to do. So I'm going to grab one of them and we are going to start to make envelopes. So this part is really, really simple. You need to let your pages dry before you do what I'm going to do. You just fold them, trying to keep at least one edge together, and really to the size that you want. So once like this, and then you're going to make the flap of the envelope. I'm aligning it here. So it might not look straight, but it's the best you can do with book pages. You see, sometimes they're not printed really straight when the books are old. It doesn't matter, we're going to decorate them anyway. So once I've done this, I take my scoreboard. You could also do this without a scoreboard. I'm just going to place my little fellow like this. Actually, the other way around, because this edge, which is ripped, I want to use as my hinge when I will glue my little envelope. So again, up to you. You decide what size you want your envelope to be. I'm going to go for, I think it's 3/4 of an inch. There. So now we have, I'm going to ink it so that you can see the folds and you can see what I'm doing next. So let's grab some ink. Here we are. And let's ink. I will have to re-ink because, as you will see, in some parts I will not be able to reach now. I'm not inking the hinge. There's no good reason to do that because it's going to be hidden anyway. So I'm just going to hinge the inside so that you can see what I'm going to do with the folds, the little snips that I'm going to take out. There. The rest inside I don't need. I'm just going to fold this backwards. There. So now, as you can see, I have a fold here and I have a fold there. Okay, this is my closure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn it around And I'm just going to take this part away. Okay, you could go up to here if you wanted to. I personally prefer to stop it here. So I'm just grabbing my scissors. I'm cutting, hopefully straightish, and within the outside of the fold. And then I'm going to snip it here. Maybe. Okay. So now we have our little envelope. What we are going to do now is we are going to round corners. So let me grab my corner round. Here we are. Corner rounding. Again, this is up to you whether you want to round them or not. I'm going for the big one. And 2. Here we are. Okay. So this is where we are for the moment. You might want to think about a closure before you're going to glue it down. So I like to use these little fellas, which I punch out of masterboards or postcards, or pictures that are too contemporary or just not really nice. So I try to use them for, you know, the colors. Let me find another one. We'll do one with a photograph afterwards. Let's use this one. So you can use brads, you can use eyelets. We will do one of each. So for the moment, we are going to use brads. So I'm going to put them together. I'm going to put them on my dirty mat. And I'm going to try to make a hole in more or less the center. But first, a pencil. And where is the middle? The middle. I suppose it is about here. Okay. Now I'm grabbing my crocodile. And I said I was going to put a brad, so I don't need a big hole. So I'm going to take the smallest size. And I can absolutely not see my hole, but well, this is what it is. Okay. There we are. Let me grab brads. And here we are, and the dogs have finally stopped barking. Doesn't mean that they won't again, but for now, it's all good. So I have 2 brads. I am going to need something to punch a hole with. Would have been nice if I had my owl. There it is. So again, if you want to be precise, you measure. I don't want to measure. I think I will just eyeball it. And it presumably is somewhere. Let me see. Yeah, somewhere there. Keep in mind that you need the space for the circle. Okay? So this is the first one. I put in the brad. You can do this. It's up to you whether you either before you decorate or after. For me, it depends. I have no rule. It's just sometimes I do it before and sometimes I do it after. What I would like to find is some medical tape. Bear with me. Here we are. So it's plain, simple medical tape. I learned this from Eva from Bohemian Crafting. And that way It helps not to rip any other paper that you want to put within. And it's very, very resistant. So it's a good tool. I'm going to eyeball again where I want my second one to be. And I think I want it here. Okay. You need to make sure that you don't take the hinge into consideration. Otherwise, you're not going to be in the middle. There we have a hole. We put our little circle, the brad, and we put it in place. There we go. A bit of medical tape. You can also ink it to get it more grungy when you want to use it in places where you actually see it. So I could have grunged it here, but to be honest, I don't think I need. I might actually put some decoration there. So just make sure that it's nicely set. Okay, so now I'm going to glue my little pocket together. Envelope pockets, you can call them however you want. So just on this side, and then on this side, the whole of it. Oh, I mean, shh. Okay, barking again. So I'm just going to glue it. There we go. Now what I am going to do now, I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut this to my dirt. One. Okay, when they're not barking, they're playing. I am doomed. Okay, doomed. Oh, yeah. I love them. But they're a handful to manage. Okay, so let's ink where we had not inked before. I think that's it. So now we need a piece of twine or a woolly or anything that you might want. I'm just going to put it around here. Actually, it makes more sense to put it below. I'm going to make a knot. Oh, that was difficult. And we will be ready. So, I've had to go a bit ahead because, yeah, my dog started barking and it was a bit complicated. And then I stopped recording and I thought I was recording. So what has happened is I have made my other two little envelopes. I am going to make an arch. And I will show you the closure. I'm not going to make a nudge because it doesn't want, so no nudges today. I've used here photographs with a golden eyelet, and on this one I've used again circles punched in a masterboard with eyelets and a bit of thread trim. Okay, so now we are left with decorating. So I will open it and I will grab some images, some paper. This is sewing paper. Now we could have a piece. Just going to rip one. We could have one like this. What could we have on the other side? What other papers do we have? I have a gentleman. I'm in a ripping mode today. What I would suggest you do is you fold the side that's going to be the hinge, because otherwise you're not going to decorate your envelope right. And you're going to be quite unhappy. So I am going to do this. I still want my gentleman. Probably, but he's too big, so I'm just going to tear him. It's not something I do often, tearing like this. Don't know why. There's no reason behind it. I think this would be nice. Then, do we have something else that's interesting, close by? No, these are offcuts. I have a good batch here. So you can use anything to decorate. It's really up to you what you like, what you fancy. You can use digitals. It's really up to you. Okay, I think we have the second one. Second side. Okay, so let's ink and glue. There we go. We have a glue book, so let's use it and make a bit of space. Here we are. Okay. Let's glue you. Yeah, I would like to take this opportunity to thank everyone for the lovely comments that I received, the number of likes I get, the number of views, the number of subscribers, followers on Instagram. It's just, yeah, amazing. And I know that some of you joined after watching Margaret's video yesterday on the journal that I've gifted her for her birthday. And yeah, I am just not overwhelmed. That would not be the right word. I'm just astonished. That would be the right word, I guess, that so many of you enjoy my style, my journals, my videos. It goes straight to my heart. I don't necessarily have the words, but I am so grateful to all of you, to Margaret, and yeah, woof. I'm thrilled. I'm just thrilled. And a lot of you went on my Etsy as well. There are no more journals for sale on my Etsy. They're all gone. Not that there were 1,000 of them, but yeah, there were 6 or 7. So yeah, I will put some more, but I just need to find the time to finish the ones that I have started some time ago. But I will. A lot of you also bought papers, like antique papers, vintage papers, so many things, French documents. Again, I'm astonished. Yeah, I don't think I would have started the channel without Margaret's support and tips and everything. And I know that I don't use digitals normally, but I think I'm going to give it a try. Maybe I'll make a folio of some sort, and I will use some of Margaret's digitals. So I'll be like on her design team. Ha ha ha, that makes me so happy. Okay, we have stamps. We have this. That's nice. Should we put something else? And here in my little pouches are really bits and pieces and leftovers from other things that I've made, other ephemera. So that not necessarily, how can I say, expensive big things. Sometimes, you know, just postal stamps. I like this image. I think I'll keep it for another pocket. What else do we have here? Too big. But I have a phone. I need a postal stamp, I think, for the phone. Because everybody knows that there's no phone without its postal stamp. That's a new rule in Sophie's world. Umberto Giordano. Poste Italiane. I absolutely have no clue on who this gentleman is. Gentleman is. I assume that he's maybe a composer or director, orchestra director, maestro, who knows. That's one. Let's put the little postal stamp. I found really nice ephemera in magazines that I found, like magazines that you can find today, not anything special, very recent, on thrifting. I had no clue. Oh, look at that. I had no clue that there were magazines on thrifting. So, yeah, because you have pictures of lots of devices. Yeah, really interesting stuff. And I just cut it out and made it as an ephemera. Okay. And I'm not going to ink you. And I think I'm going to use Barely Art because I don't want to rip it. And am I going to go crazy and put it like this? Ooh, I think I am. Ooh. Okay. Do we need something else? Do we have a small label or something else? It's just a matter of finding something in the right color, I guess. What are you? Yeah, you're perfect. That's a Tim Holtz thingy, botanical thingy. Oh, now it's not a dog, it's a cat that you hear. That's a weird call. Here we are. Isn't it cute? So I'm just going to close it. And trim it again. There you go. I'm going to whiten the sides that are going to be glued. Now it's the dog again. Oh, God. Ay, ay, ay. And he's so tiny. So tiny. Okay, this is the paper that is really brittle. You can see here, even though I've glued 2 pages together, the inside is okay. The outside is actually ripping. So I'm going to take Sophie's boo-boo tape. I'm going to cut a piece. I'm going to cut it in 2. And I'm going to glue it as best as I can. Right. There. To reinforce it, I'm removing the excess. There we are. I think I might reinforce it here as well. That's the problem with old paper. But there are always solutions. Okay. Now we're all good. So. Now, I did say I liked this image. I have no clue. Oh, they're castles. They're castles. I can't read that, can I? Bibliothèque. No, I don't know. I don't know. But I think it looks fine. Really good. Which side? This side? Nope, I like it better on the other side. So, a little link. Little glue. Oh, Sir Winston Churchill, I'm so sorry. And I managed to glue the castle in the right way, not upside down. Yeah. What do we have here? We have an American bird. Pendion carolinensis. Or we have a hymn. But then we need something in the middle. We need something in the middle. Babies. Can't put babies there. Another piece of paper. No. Ay, ay, ay. I want something just sort of a background. We have a hunter with a dog. Well, parts of a dog now. Let me see. If I did this, I'm going to hide half of the castles. Do I care? Not really. Not really. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to ink it. And then I'm going to decide who will be on top. Because if I put you here with your dog, and I put you here, or do I put you here? I think that's the way to go. But I need to be careful to my fold. This fold. Not to decorate on the wrong side. Okay, so it's the knight first. I absolutely don't remember ever seeing this, but I know I did tear it, and I did take it from an encyclopedia or a book. I presume it has to be an encyclopedia because I see a date, 1524. But yeah, don't remember. I think encyclopedias, vintage or antique are my, and dictionaries are my, what I prefer. Books. I like books. Samy, ça va? Still sleeping. He weighs 5 kilos. So 5 kilos is what? 10 pounds? There. And I don't think I want to add anything. I think I'm good. So we need to see if we can find something for the flap. What do we have? What tiny bits do we have? Do we have a pocket here? No, let me grab one. I'm in pouch, and instead I go to this. There are more things in between the pages than inside, I think. No, too big. We need something small. Something small. Then we need something small and horizontal. If I cut you a little bit, you will fit in. We have a Orithectropus oapensis. Ou Criterope du Cap. It sort of looks between a mix of a mix between a pig and a rabbit. Really weird. Nature sometimes does things that are questionable, I would say. Why do we need this? Not sure it still exists. Let's see. Where do I need to show? I need to take its name out. Yeah, I'm in a ripping mode today. Okay, just a tad here. There, glue. There we go. And on the other side, do we have a small label, something? It's here, label here, but it's not what I, come back, come back. Okay, we have a label here. How do we if we ink it, I think it will be okay. If it's a bit less bright, because there's blue here. Sometimes just fit together just in my mind and nowhere else. Sometimes I do make associations which you could question, I guess, but I like them. And I often can't say why. Just like them. Okay. That is one side down. We can close it. It's losing its golden thread. There we go. The back. Let's see, do we want color or don't we want color? Oh, look at that. We could do something. We could do something. I'm going to have to lose the flap, but I'll probably use it somewhere else. Let me see. These normally holds small postcards. Let me see if I can grab some to show you. Let me see. I think I have one here, just next to me. Don't I? It's the same principle. They're not, they're just cut postcards and stacked into these little pockets. I do use them quite a lot to make pockets, actually. I'm going to ink it. And as you can see, this was not planned. It's just I probably used all the postcards in it. And I kept it because I thought it was interesting. Could do something with it. Well, ta-da! Why am I inking this? I'm not sure. I think I'm going to glue something on it. And then we'll have a pocket. I don't need a pocket on a pocket. Which is always nice. There are never enough pockets in a journal. We have a little spine. Do we want to keep the little spine? Well, if it's there, why not keep it? Okay. So we need to glue something inside. I think I know what I'm going to glue because I saw it. I saw it. Or do I? I have a piece of, I have a document here. Let me see. I think on the flaps, I'm going to glue this. Some glue. paper. I have lost my wet wipe. There. I'm just going to cut around because I'm lazy. There. So we have one. I think just the top is showing. On the other one, same thing. There we go. And again, cut what we don't need without cutting the flap, if at all possible. One, two, bit of ink, and we need something here. What else do we have? It doesn't show, but I'm thinking we can always have this. I love maps, and I think I want let me see. I'm going to rip it. And now I'm just going to glue it. Okay. Now let's test again Sophie's famous cutting skills. This is what I don't understand. Sometimes I'm really good at fussy cutting, but really, really good. But when you need to cut something straight, when I need to cut something straight, there is absolutely no way I'm going to be able to do it. A bit of ink. Okay. Come on, Sophie, don't be stupid. Oh, you don't see anything there. Well, that's too bad. Okay. Now, where is our... I've lost the envelope. No, it's there. So I'm only going to put this because I think it's enough. So what I need to glue down are the flaps. So let's glue them. Not forgetting that there is a hinge. Okay. Oh, hinge. A mini spine, I mean. Second one. Okay. Again, do not forget the little spine. And he's asleep again. Okay. Good. Now I'm going to add a tad of glue here. There. And now I am going to glue it to my pocket. Okay. Good. Maybe, but just maybe we can put something small there. Something like this, but maybe smaller. Like this. Yeah. I could have put acetate, but I didn't. But that would have been an idea. Well, it's too late for me to have this kind of ideas. Okay, and maybe. Nope. Nope. I think there's going to be a whole series of no. Well, okay. That's a yes. But that will be it. Good. Second one is ready. I'm just going to mitre the sides that are going to be glued. There we are. See, I did glue. Well, doesn't matter. My night will be coming out. Okay, so we have 2 envelopes, and I had started to do this one when everything went wrong. So I made this lovely, well, I think it's lovely, a collage. And what I have left to do is the flap and the back. So for the flap, now that we have these out, I think that's far too bright for me. Far too bright. There's some pieces that I absolutely never use for no good reason. Shh. Okay. Okay, let's find another piece. No. No, so maybe it means that I'm not going to find anything than I like here. Or maybe that it is not the right thing to look for. Maybe I'd rather have washi tape. Let's see. You can never go wrong with a Mr. Holt's washi tape, can you? No. Okay. And on the other side, well, maybe just another bit of washi tape. Shh. It's a cat that you hear growling, growling, growling in my zoo. Yep, I think that's good. So we can close it and we can make the back. Okay, on the back, do we have anything? I know what we do have here. I saw this, but it's going to be too long. Let me just put this here. I'm looking. I keep on taking things out and I never put them back in. Oh, I have a brain. Far too white, otherwise I would have used it. But here we have fish. And if we just add a bit of, let me put this on the side, a bit of ink. What do you think? I think it's okay. I just threw it down. I have a her. Who said you can have a lady with fish? No one. Especially not me. Okay. Do we want something else? It's not just do we want, it's do we need. I think we need him, her actually. Yep, I think I'm going to do this. Okay. Now, And I think I want a bit of something here. I need something tiny. So again, washi tape. And either this one. I think it's that one, without a doubt. But that is if I find the beginning. Never used that one before. Oh, don't do that. Okay. And that's it. And I think she's ready. Okay. Good. I think we're done. So let's see what we've done today. There we are. And as I was looking at them, I realized that I forgot to decorate this one. So I did. I cheated and I did it on my own. So it was just a collectible and just a bit of washi tape. And I think it's cute. So we've made this one. There we go. With a fine looking gentleman. Then we did the back we've shown. We did this with a lovely animal which name we'll never find again. With a knight, my little pocket. And then this little one. I've realized I make the hinge on the same side every time. You can obviously change that. That's up to you and how you want to glue them in your journals. I like this one a lot. I think it's my favorite. And the nonsense collage on the back, which I just love. Okay, I will glue one in the journal with you if I can ever find the journal, which is right there. So again, as I told you, I'll just pick a page. Sometimes you'll find that your pocket is too wide. That's okay. You can always cheat and just do it on the other side of the page and let it just come out a bit. That's really, you know, for me it's not a problem. I think it looks cute anyway. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to glue this one. And that way you don't lose any real space for writing. There it is. And a little bit of tape, of fabric tape, or washi tape, or whatever you. And there we go. We have our little pocket in the journal. Okay, well, it's time for me to say bye-bye. Thank you all for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, maybe leave a comment. That's always nice for me to read. And I'm so blessed, and I thank you so much for being there. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.